disqualification from an early start by Shenendehowa in the opening relay preliminary races couldn't derail the Plainsmen from winning their 6th straight Section 2 title. Shen sophomore Ryan Gordon started the Plainsmen off with a win in the 200-yard freestyle, going away and qualifying for the New York State meet. Gordon followed up with another top time in the 100 freestyle, winning by 2 seconds and qualifying in his second individual event at the state meet. Well, what's it mean to get a win today in this event?
Well, I mean, it's a big deal. Speaking of the teams here, they're always getting better every year. And we lost a bunch of great swimmers last year. I mean, it was just really fun to go out there and swim fast. I mean, that's what we all come here to do, and just to be able to do it is really fun.
With a title in sight, the Plainsmen turned to their senior captain, Taylor Nichols, in the 100 backstroke, giving them the individual win, sealing the meet, and breaking the pool record in his last individual event.
I'd say it wasn't that much pressure, but coming off that relay, it was just like confidence and knowing that Bethlehem got DQ'd on it, and really just went into that ready to go and thinking, hey, last event ever at sectionals, might go out with a bang at least.
Another senior captain shined at sectionals. Boston Spa's Dave Gardner qualified in the 100 backstroke and the 200 individual medley. What pressure did you put on yourself?
I think I put a good amount of pressure on myself, but I think it actually helped me. I really just wanted to get my best times. I wasn't really focused on winning, or I just wanted to do as well as I could. And I wanted everything that I'd done all year just to pay off. I wanted to have a good meet.
When the points were tallied, Shenendehowa captured its 6th straight Section 2 large school title.
It's an unfortunate setback, and it's unfortunate because, you know, we try really hard to preach, we try really hard to work on, you know, err on the side of caution and, you know, try to focus on having a strong start. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, that happens, and it happens to everybody, and it happens to the best of them. And, you know, what I did is as soon as we were done, you know, I huddled up the entire team, and I said, you know, we can do one of two things. We can focus on something and let it beat us up and let it affect us, or we can remember that we've been working 4 months towards this meet, okay, realize that we have no control over what's happened in the past, and focus on what you do have control over, which is the rest of your swims moving forward. And I think probably the most impressive thing that I took away from this weekend is that we're an extremely young team, and we're so young, and we have so many, you know, we're so young, and we had so many ups and downs, you know, throughout the season, and there was, you know, kind of some tough learning curves that we went through throughout the season, and I think this meet was a good representation of kind of our season as a whole. But I think ultimately in the end we came out on top because, you know, as a coach I was really proud of the fact that it's very easy for me to say that as a coach. You know, it's another thing for them to really believe it and buy into it and be able to move on. So I was impressed with the fact that at such a young age and so raw and so inexperienced that a lot of them, you know, that all of them actually were able to do that and put it behind them, and I didn't hear a negative word out of anybody. So I give them a lot of credit for that.
And for the 6th time in the past 6 years, the Shenendehowa team took its victory lap in the Shen pool.